Shalane, first person. What's up, Shalane? Thank you, dear. Waiting for you guys so I can start my walk. I think I'm just going to start at 7. You guys can join in when you want. You, Rebecca. Hear the cicadas? That's how you know it's going to be a hot ass day. My mom just left me a note on the kitchen counter. Jerry, I think it's going to be too hot to go out today because my mom and I were going to go out shopping today. Stretch those legs, brother. I'm going to. I'm out. So, yeah. I just got the mail. I pulled the umbrella out of the pool. It was in the pool. I got my towel out here. I'm all ready to hop in the pool when I get done the walk. So everything is cool. I just got to get rid of these. Let me put this here for a second. Put this here for a second. So, this is what when you're walking, I could feel it tightening up. So it's not a bad thing. I'm just wearing shorts and a light shirt. I'm not, I'm going to sweat enough. So I'm going to be a nerd and put my vest on. Putting my vest on so asshole drivers don't clip me. Right? And let's get going. See, I have this thing here. I can attach you guys right here so when I'm walking, I can be hands-free. Let me get rid of these watermelon rinds. I cut watermelon yesterday from Ma and I want to put the rinds in the back for the deer. I left them out here last night. There's all ants on them. So. Oh. This is the boneyard of fruit. Let the possums and the critters enjoy it. The only thing I gotta grab is a fluorescent hat out of the garage. I'm gonna clip you to my chest. I'm gonna talk less today and I'm gonna walk more. So just look at the sights. Look at the trees, look at the birds, look at the houses. Jerry's a nerd. Jerry's a nerd. Yes, I am. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd. But I can't. Don't want to get sunburned. Honestly, I think this hat will drive me fucking crazy if I walk with this hat. Jesus, I might give it to a crossing guard. All right, let's start the walk. I should say that in a happier way. What a blessing to have you guys here. I don't know what time it is. I'm thinking it's around 7:06 a.m. And I'm going to do a 45-minute walk. And I ask for you to join me if you'd like. Have your coffee. I'm going to attach you guys right here. This is where I'm putting you. So you're going to see what I see. And let's go for a walk. Let's see who's on first. Let's see who's on. We got 16 people: Shalane, Rebecca, Sienna, Nancy, John, Rebecca. Shalane says I'm smart to wear a vest. Yeah, people are assholes the way they drive. So you gotta just be careful. Shalane, Jonathan, Tracy Von Bront, my girlfriend up in upstate New York. Tracy Von Bront. All right, here we go. Ready? Motherfucker. Drop my phone. It doesn't matter. Where there's nice houses. That was Jackie calling me to tell me your screen is black. I touched the stupid, if I don't touch the microphone, I touch the screen. It's a mess. I'm a mess. So if my moderators want to put on here, someone goes, what's going on? Say, our husky friend Jerry, who's 333 pounds, is going for a morning walk. This is the morning walk. See, this is the morning walk with Jerry. But anyway, I'm just going to show you something. It could be a nice neighborhood, and it is what it is. Everybody has hang-ups and shit. But this mobile camping van has been in this driveway, no shit, for 15 years. Never been moved. And I asked the owner, why do you have that there? Oh, well, my son says he wants to give it to some. I'm like, you know what? I really can't see it. But, you know, can you imagine seeing this every day? A grimy old van. You think you'd get rid of it just for your own? Right here. It's right here. And after, I'll check if you guys doing a good job of showing you things. But I just need to keep moving for 20 or 40 minutes. And my left hip is bothering me, but that's okay. I got to be out here until I lose a weight and I get my hip operated on. But when I'm going down a decline, sometimes it's not a bad thing to walk backwards. So you hit a hill and you want to walk backwards, it's not a bad thing. It's good for your ass and your hamstrings. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We have 15 people on with us. We're doing a morning walk from now on. For the rest of the summer, I have to do this. And I'm sore as shit from yesterday. Trust me, I'm very sore. But guess what? I'm so tired of being fat. See, there's a group home on our street. This company bought this group home, and they have kids or people in there with special needs. So all the people, the nursing assistants always pull up at this time. And they drive down the street pretty fast, but they're trying to get to work. But poor excuse for speeding on the street. But I say, slow your ass down. So if you're gonna go for a morning walk in your neighborhood, I got a vest on so the cars don't, so the drivers see me. And always walk facing traffic so that you can jump out of the way if you have to. The rise ahead, the rise on the road ahead is the New Jersey Turnpike. Hope everybody's having a good morning. 21 people on. We just stop for just a second. I don't want to have a stroke on live with you guys. Yeah, Jerry was doing an exercise. He fell out. We had to wait and see if the neighbors would come his big ass up off the street. You know? Anyway, this is a pretty street. I'm going to attach you to my neck here and walk hands-free and shut up for 5 minutes until I hit the big trees. Then we'll look at the big trees together, all right? Make sure I didn't hit any of the buttons to silence or okay, you guys can see. I call these the Brady Bunch houses. Here's the story of a man named Brady. No, here's the story of a lovely lady who was living with 3 very lovely girls. All of them had hair of gold, like their mother, the youngest one in curls. It's a story of a man named Brady who was bringing up 3 boys of his own. There were 4 men living all together, yet they were all alone. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew they were much more than a hunch, that this group must somehow form a family. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch. All right, so I'm very, very close to the New Jersey Turnpike. I'm going to show you the traffic. Thank God I live around a half a mile from here. And you can hear it, but it sounds like the ocean. But The New Jersey Turnpike is a very busy place. I would say that's the most dangerous place in this whole area. Because if you wanted to, you could get hurt walking out there. That's cute, a husband and wife bike riding in the morning, huh? Oh. Jerry is a nerd. He's hugging a tree. It's a seesaw. I know I'm limping, but I walk. I'm sorry. There's a turnpike right in here, Tracy. That's why. If there's too much rocking, you might as well just go away. I'm sorry, because I can't help it. My left hip is hurting, but it's okay. I got to be walking. So if it's annoying, just go do something. All right? I'm going to put you on the chest again. I'm just going to walk hands-free. Hopefully you can see everything that I see. See that place we were at last time where you heard the traffic? We were right near the New Jersey Turnpike, right? It came very close to this area. Then it continues going north, and then this area opens up, and it's all farmland all the way up north. Somebody's getting a fence. I bet they're selling their house and they need a fence. And there's the fence in the back. See, you can't want to get hit by that car. That's why I wear a vest. All right. We're not on mute and we're not blackened out. Okay. Oh my God. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a half a mile from home and I'm feeling wiped out. That's just from being out of shape, you know. So let me just stay here for a second. Let me get my breath. You wouldn't want to get hit by that truck. Don't ever, ever, ever walk with traffic. He could be looking at his phone. I could be wearing a vest. There's not much area over there. You get a little clip, bam, you're done. It'll collapse your lungs, stop your heart. So yeah, you don't want to get hit by a car. All right. Okay. I'm more than halfway done. I'm gonna limp my ass to the house. I'm around a half a mile from my home, and I'm gonna hop in the pool. If you guys want to hang out with me, that'd be cool, because then mom's gonna get up and I can have some coffee with her. So let's finish up this walk, okay? Sorry that the camera is bouncing up and down. It's only because I have a bad left hip and it hurts. But no pain, no gain. I've been in this house before. I used to play tennis with the girl that used to live here. It's probably the oldest house in this area. Her dad was an attorney, and they had the property next door, but they sold it. They used to have a tennis court right next door, but now there's a house. See, when you get older, you start consolidating, you sell your land. Where there was once a tennis court, now there is a house. There used to be a tennis court right there. All right, we got a little stretch before we get to the four-way stop. And then I'm only 3 blocks from my house. Really 2 blocks. So just, I'm gonna put this on the holder, and I'm gonna shut up for a second. All right. Woo! Dickhead. right. So it's Thursday morning. It's trash day in our neighborhood. So you need something wicker here. I'm not gonna lie, I can't wait to be done. My left hip is hurting me, but that's all right. I can't wait to hop in the water. I know the girl that used to live here. I went to high school. Her name was Margot. I don't know if she still lives here. It's a nice little brick house with a big old tree in front. The girl that used to live there, I went to high school with her. She went out with a buddy of mine, Ralph. Jesus, once she had her hands on Ralph, we never saw Ralph again. Do you remember being in high school and you had your group of friends that you were with in like 7th and 8th grade, and you're playing football together, and you go to the movies together, and you hang out with your buddies, and then they start getting girlfriends. You never see them again. We never saw Ralph again. After Margot started going out with him, you know? I don't know. Some people become more active, younger sexually than others, you know? I mean, 16, 17, you know, you're going to start having, you know, you're going to want, but then, you know, 14 and you're having relations, I don't know. All right, it's pretty right here. I was so pissed off at my friend Bobby, my best friend. He started dating a girl our freshman year, smoking cigarettes. Never saw him again. It's like, the fuck? One minute you're a young guy with your group of buddies, your young boys, and you're laughing and having fun and playing sports and, you know, hanging out. Then you don't see them anymore because they got the bug. They got the girl fever. They want to be with the ladies. Thank you, Jesus. I'm at the top of the hill, 4-way stop. I'm not far from my home, and I am hopping in the pool. There are 36 people with us, and this is going to be our morning routine every morning. Hopefully I'll limp less and it won't look like a seesaw, like Jackie said. See, there's the oldest home up there. That was a farm at one time. There. We're almost done. We're almost done. See if the horses are out. This house here always reminds me it belongs down south. It's a pretty prominent home for maybe the 70s, but I'm not a big fan. But welcome to our plantation. Y'all have a seat. We'll bring out some lemonade. How was your journey? It's hot. We're here to pick up the supplies and leave. Thank you. We're going to set up camp near a creek down yonder and lay in that mofo because it's going to be a hot ass day. And I don't want to be sitting here on your porch or your plantation listening to your shit. Yo, did you guys see in Europe, man? It's so hot in Europe. Never ever walk with traffic. You'll be dead. But in Europe, it's so hot, their shoes are melting on the streets. Is that crazy shit? You know what I'm saying? Europeans, go find some shade. Stay off the street. Am I the only one that thinks common sense? Oh, we have 103 degrees today. Hey, boss, listen, I'm not going to be in today. Where are you going to be? I'm laying in the creek in the backyard in the shade. What the hell do you care? So that girl who lives on my street, her name is Allison Parent Chief. Her father owned the funeral store. Her father was the funeral director of Parent Chief Funeral Home. That was her driving by in that big silver coffin. And she waved, I waved. All right, we're almost done. Let's get this off. I can't wait to take this vest off. I'm wearing an 18-pound vest. I can feel it in my shoulders. And let's hop in the pool. Holy Christ. Woo! All right. Let's finish up this walk. I'm going to hop in the water and I'm going to read everything you guys have said, naughty and nice. I can just hear what you guys are saying now. How come it's moving so much? Jerry has a bad hip. Why is he out walking? Because he's fat. Oh my God, I hope he doesn't have a stroke on this live. What are we going to do? Well, I have his phone number. I call his mom, tell her to call 911. We have a husky pedestrian near the horse farm, face down. No, that's not going to happen. We have 41 people walking with us this morning. Isn't that nice? We're all going to get healthy together in this month of July. You want to know about your neighbors? Go look at the recycling. I see they like Dr. Pepper. They would prefer Perrier to Pellegrino. Oh, I see they like to have Chardonnay. Oh, I'm almost done. I'm hopping in the pool. I cannot wait. Whew. I think we've been walking for at least 40 minutes, and that's all we got to do. 40 minutes. Does anybody need a grill? Jesus, did they wait long enough to turn that? Did they wait long enough to throw that damn thing away? Come on. Jesus. It's going to be a hot ass day. Today is trash day in our area. So I'm going to hop in the pool and I'm going to listen for the the garbage guys. When I hear them, I'm going to get out of the pool, go in the garage, get a few cold bottles of water and hand it to the guys. I don't have any money for them. I do appreciate their services. It's not like I haven't handed them 20 bucks around Christmas time and told them, go have a beer after work. But I got a carpet here. And that carpet got wet. I know that's going to be a pain in the ass to lift. So I'm going to say thank you to them and give them some bottled water. I just got to listen when I'm in the pool. You know what? The water is in the refrigerator, so I can enjoy myself in the pool with you now. I think I'm going to put some bottled water. It's cold. They should be by here soon. I think I'm going to just get the water now and set it on top of the carpet. Or is that demeaning? I don't know. I'm going to wait till you guys tell me. Should I leave the water for them now, or do I wait for them to pull up? Squirrel I just caught the squirrel dry humping I think I'm running away, little bastard. These squirrels, I hate, they're very smart ass. They're getting in my bird feeders now. Look at them, there's 4 of them. You fat bastards. They push this up, they know to push this up now. Pool time, 43 people. Let's hop in the water. I think we earned it. Oh, shit. Let me go turn the pump on first. Oh. Oh. Shit. That water sure look inviting. It sure do look inviting. Hopping in this thing. wet out here because I had to pull the umbrella out of the pool this morning. It was windy and it blew the umbrella, the blue one, in the water. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh. 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 Ah. This wet vest is a bitch. It's 18 pounds. Just gotta lay it on the ground. And this is a quick release. And get this off me. Let's get in the water. Oh, 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 oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. Woo. Oh. It's not easy being fat and walking 2 miles. It's not easy carrying this weight and walking 2 miles. So this has to be a daily thing, guys. And we're done. And we've been out I've been taping for 57 minutes and 25 seconds. So 57 minutes. I think I talked for the first 7 minutes. So that means we walked for 50 minutes. What? Say good morning to my friends. Guys, say good morning. Yo, Orca, what's up? Yo, Duck. Yo, don't be so shy. Say hi. Say hi to everybody. Cool. You guys go play. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here, Orca. Let's save a beetle one at a time. Put you at the base of the umbrella. Oh. I just lost my shorts, but I got underwear on, so it's okay. You guys won't be alarmed. I saw a full moon at Jerry's house. Oh, it was disgusting. Saw his big ass floating out of the water. All right, let me get my towel, and I'm going to start reading your words and say good morning to you guys. All right, just dry my hands off. All right, first of all, oh my God, there's so much to say. You guys have been talking. Miguel Fierro says, Jerry, where's all the hotties, the pool hotties? Just like, what's up, dog? First of all, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning. My mom is going to be up. I don't want women in here with me right now. My mom is my main person. I can't have women in here right now. Let me just start up by the beginning, the top. Oh my God. Let me just start saying good morning, everybody. Nancy, Rebecca, Sienna, Bella's here, Tracy Von Brott, Deanna, Jackie, Lisa, you guys are so cool. Tracy Von Brott, Jonathan Barr, Frugalanista. Good morning, sweets. You guys are so freaking awesome. Jackie, Bella, Sierra, Rebecca, and Tracy, and Sienna. It's like you're supposed to do push-ups, you know. You're supposed to come down slow and go up fast. All right. Bella Reeler says, I'm getting flashbacks of the obscene calls I received in the 80s. What is she talking about? What is Jackie talking about? Jonathan Barr saying, remember 69 caller ID? I think those sex calls, I think the number was, what was it called? 795 number? Or there was some sort of, my brother called that number. It was, you're charged $1.99 per call. It's a sex call. Hi, I'm wearing nothing. What are you doing? Whatever. My brother called that thing once 20 times in a row. My dad said, Jerry, is this you? I went, no. He goes, your damn brother. The neck thing is that I wear around my neck. It has a magnet on it, and there's a magnet on the back of my phone, so I can magnetize the phone to that device around my neck, and you guys can see where I'm walking. I did see, during my walk, I did see Tracy say, sounds like a lot of traffic. It's the New Jersey Turnpike. Margie says, Tracy or an alien tracker. You never know with Jerry. I don't know what I did. You nothing but a tree hugger. If Jerry's rocking, don't come knocking. Looks fine to me, but did he say he's limping? Chris J, you're nice. Ellen Unger's right, and I realize that. I just say for you guys, when I'm walking with you, you know, it's like this. I know I'm lucky to be walking. Can you imagine? Just having to base it on diet? I would just have to fucking starve for 40 days. But at least now, walking in the morning, I can tell you this. I take my NAC in the morning. I take a B complex, a B12, D3. I take 2 NAC, a milk thistle, and some drops, blueberry metabolism drops to help clear out your liver and your kidneys. My results from my physical came back pretty good. I'm heavy. I'm 333 pounds, but the only thing that was really bad for me was my cholesterol. And I don't look at that as a bad thing because I don't think cholesterol is an enemy. Our brains are made of fat. Our brains are cholesterol. So when they have you taking these statin drugs to dry up your cholesterol, they're drying up your brain. And you wonder why people have dementia and anger and anxiety. It's because they have you on all these shitty drugs. It's not good. Margie's such a good moderator. She's like, Chris, his hip hurts. Rebecca's saying I got to stretch before I start walking, which she's correct. And she says I got to tape my hip with KT. You guys are awesome. So we have 50 people with us on right now. My God. So I'm at Morning Jerry, morning everyone. Aggie's here. Chris J's giving us encouragement. Christy's here, my girlfriend from Ottawa. If you guys don't know Christy, she is CURLZ, Curls, 1981, the year I graduated from high school. Curls, 1981. If you guys have any questions about anything, she's a person to turn to. Her and Bella Reelet or Jackie. All the women on this platform are very intelligent. I'm just saying, those two in particular, they run their own businesses. I mean, if you're a realtor, it's your own business. And I didn't realize how much shit goes into realty. It's a social thing. It's a business thing. You got to know the law. You got to know family dynamics. You got to know electricity. You got to know things. So I'm just saying to you guys on this platform, Curls 1981 and Bella Realtor, if you're having some issues with your house or some shit in your life, I don't know, reach out to them. And Aggie, I love Aggie. She's our matriarch up in Massachusetts. Poor Margie's telling everybody, hey, he needs a hip replacement. That's why he's working on it. Ellen Unger is saying, pain and all child. Figure it gives me people something to look at. What's Ellen talking about, Ellen? You're a beautiful person. I decided I'm not taking any of that Vogue. I'm not taking shit. I know what to do. I just got to do it. Oh, I love it when I see you guys talking amongst each other. I really do. When you guys start talking to each other about what's going on in your life and you want to share it with each other, I am so proud of you guys. I mean, I'm really grateful that you guys are all friends. I think it's great. So VK says, Jerry, are you walking? Is it 7 a.m.? It is. And now if you're going to go out walking, this is the time to do it, 6 a.m. And guess what? I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 or 7 a.m. I got to do this every morning. Miguel Fiero says, thanks, Titan. It's 4:30 a.m. Good morning, Jeff. I didn't see that you had said anything. Jeff is my brother in Cape Coral, Florida. And he just had a pacemaker. So Jeff is on the mend. And I believe his left chest is stiff. He can't raise his arm because of the pacemaker. So everybody send Titan Brew your love, because he is mending. I like it when Miguel comes on. I got some fish oil. I'm going to take that mofo. I'm bone. My left hip is bone on bone. Mind you, growing up, I ran in the Long Beach Island 18-mile run when I was 14 years old. Okay, and I didn't set the world on fire, but still, I finished it. I finished 18 miles in a pair of $4 sneakers when I was 14 years old, and I ran it in 3 hours and 10 minutes. No great feat, but I finished it. So, and then I played football. I was captain of my tennis team. I fought in the military. I boxed, and I did a lot of running then. It catches up to you. So my left hip is bone on bone. It is what it is. Everybody's had a lot more active life than me, I'm sure, or maybe this similar, but your body starts to wear out. Thura Bob, good morning. Tracy's getting motivated. Tracy, I hope I am motivating you. She says, I really should start taking my vitamins and supplements again. We are lacking in minerals. When I suck down, I know this sounds pretentious, but when I suck down a Pellegrino, a natural sparkling mineral water, those minerals in that Pellegrino, I can feel them. So we all are mineral deficient as humans. What are we eating? What are our kids eating? Cheetos, Doritos, Takis. They're eating shit. So as adults, we got to, eat better. So this summer and this past week, my mom and I, yesterday, oh my God, I thought of you guys. I had 2 pieces of corn on the cob. Holy Christ, it was delicious. Mom and I, for dinner, Mom made us a salad with chicken. Nice chicken salad on a salad. And that salad had everything in it. Broccoli, carrots, scallions, lettuce, raisins, sesame seeds. No, sunflower seeds. It was a delicious salad. So I had a salad with chicken salad.
and tomato. And Ma gave us, she made us corn on the cob, butter and pepper and salt. Oh my God, it was delicious. So in the summertime, now is the time. If you're going to start eating healthy, now is the time. Today, right now. Corn on the cob is out, plums, peaches, blueberries, strawberries. Now is the time to eat a lot more fruit. I am anyway. Tracy, you're very sweet. Oh yeah, Miguel, I'm doing. I did the other day. I did triceps. I did chest. I did some curls. I have my kettlebell right here. I'll show you too. Oh, I'll do some right now. These. I gotta get out of the sun. All right, there we go. These are just half squats, and then you're supposed to come up and put it out straight, the kettlebell. If you go like this, you're cheating because it's easier to hold it at that angle than at that angle. You're getting a better workout when you put the kettlebell straight out. Oh, there's a big plane coming over. It's my understanding that that white aircraft is a jet from Guantanamo Bay that brings prisoners from Cuba, where it just came from, south, and brings them to McGuire Air Force Base for a brief stopover before it goes somewhere else. That's what I've been told by some guys, that's a military unmarked plane. It's all white. You don't have any markings on it. Our crazy world. All right, I'm going to do 15 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. Oh, doing that little half squat, you can feel it in your ass. It's nice. You're just doing a half squat. Your butt is tight, flexing, whatever. And then we'll do these. These are, you do each side. You're going to bend down so the kettlebell goes around your ankle. You're going to bend down, and in one motion, you're going to breathe in deep at the base, like now, and then you're going to blow out like this. We'll do 15. 3, 4, 6. Go down slow. 7. You want to explode up and come down slow. You get a better workout. 8. 'Woo! You can feel it. You would think that it's not a lot, but it's a decent workout. I can feel it in my shoulders. I can feel it in my thighs. I can feel it in my waist. Because you got to tighten up when you're bending your knees. Your core gets activated. So I'm surrounded with this beer This is a beer belly. If you want to see a beer belly, just look at me. So I got to stop and I got to get control. So that's what this is all about. If I work out in the morning, I'm going to be less likely to do stupid shit come evening. Like I did last night. I went to bed early. I had nice dinner. Say goodnight to Mom. I didn't sit downstairs drinking my Michelob Ultra beer. It's always nice to have 2 or 3 of them and maybe a shot or 2 of bourbon, right? And that's my evenings, right? It's not a good thing. So I got to refrain from that self-destructive behavior. And if I'm putting the time in the morning, chances are I'm going to be better to myself throughout the day. That's the whole premise. All right, 15 on this side. Breathing in, blowing out, and explode. Come down slow and fast up. Down slow, up. So 5, we're gonna do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Oh, got to start somewhere, guys. This is where we are. It's the 2nd of July. We got all the rest of July to work out each day and get stronger and be healthier. All right, I'm going to just do 10 curls on each side, and then I'm going to dry off my face, dry off my hands. I'm going to read everything you guys are saying. Just do 10. We'll do 20. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Go down slow, up fast. Down slow, up fast. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we'll do 20 on this side and then we'll be done. All right, for another, until I get off for you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down slow. 11. Up fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now remind you, this is only 15 pounds, but 15 pounds is still offering enough resistance to get a good workout in. You don't need a 30-pound, you don't need it. You want to do repetition more than you want to do, 10 reps. That's it. You want to do more, 15, 20 reps if you can. I'm going to cool off for just a second, then I'm going to dry my hands off, and I'm going to read what you guys are sharing. Oh. All right, nice. All right.
So it's not even 8:30 yet. We did a 40-minute walk, 50-minute walk, and we did a few exercises in the pool, and it's not even 8:30. So this is how we should start days this summer. At least I should start my days. You guys can join me, but I don't think it's a bad way to start your day. Ellen Unger said, Jerry, perhaps every other day. I love Ellen Unger. I'll take that every other day. I think I do need a day to recuperate. I'm sore as shit. Thera Bob says, orthopedic doctors have a favorite line. It's bone on bone, or it's the worst they've ever seen. Miguel has stories about doctors. He has been through a lot of injuries, Miguel. Tracy, I'm so grateful for your friendship, and I hope as I become healthier, you do what you feel you need to do to make you feel 100%. Because I'm tired of being, I'll be honest, I'm tired of living my life at 60%, 50%. I'm still young. I'm tired of being heavy. I want my mom to be happy because she's always concerned about me that I'm, too heavy. She loves me, but she wants me to be healthier. So I'm tired of beating myself up. I just want to be better to myself. So that's why I'm getting up early with you guys to do it, to make it happen. And and it's smart to get it out of the way in the morning. I love the mornings. I love mornings. Miguel, I don't eat a lot of sugar, but guess what? When you're drinking beer, it turns into sugar. If you have a shot of Jim Beam, it turns into sugar. I am in New Jersey. Rebecca, I'm so grateful. Rebecca, you're sweet. Oh, Rebecca, I have to get your address. I have something for you. I thought about you because you're in Florida. Oh, Miguel, I'm sorry. Miguel has had it difficult. Therabob says, I'm lucky enough not to require alcohol. My vice is weed. Can I tell you something? You guys, I don't know what this NAC does. I have an idea, but I have to do more research. But since I've been taking the NAC and the milk thistle, and I'm starting to come out in the mornings and be active, I think that's going to curb my desire to want to have any alcohol. Miguel Fierro is our buddy up in Washington State. He's an amazing man. He's a drummer. No, he's not a drummer. Well, he can play the drums, but he's a stage crew. Like, he works on the stages put together for rock bands. He lost both his legs in an accident. And he suffers a lot, but you would never know it because he's so upbeat. And he's our new friend, Miguel Fierro from Washington State. Jeff, well, Jeff, that's good. It's just your blood pressure medication. Miguel says, are you getting sexified for the ladies? No, I'm not. I just don't want to be appalling. Oh, God, he's cute. Oh, my God, he's fat. uh, Gina Perez, you're sweet, Gina. This is my mom and dad's pool. I just happen to be lucky to be in it. Oh. See, right here's a sweet spot because the filter is flowing the water. Like, see the duck? Woo! That's a current. So the current's going by me. I could just sit here and doggy paddle and talk to you for however, whatever. I'm not drinking any pool water. I'm not drinking pool water. Ellen Unger is leaving. Ellen, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, Ellen. She says, sorry, I got to go. I have 2 dogs with their vet appointment. Have a good time with our Jerry. Ellen Unger. Jeff is saying that his sister was able to stop taking insulin for her diabetes, and she was able to get her sugar under control with diet and exercise and medication. I do, Miguel. I really respect Therabob. I do. And he's saying without man-made drugs, there would be much more suffering and death. I think they make us sick to help cure us so they make money. Now think about this. How many people in the Civil War, how many of those men lived to be in their hundreds? They ate beef and vegetables and they were active. They drank moonshine. They ate natural foods. As we grow, as society progressed and they put more and more preservatives in our food, people started developing what? Diabetes, anxiety, anger, insomnia. And then they come up with medications for it. I don't know. I don't think the medical society or our business community has our health interests at hand. They don't give a shit about us. That's why doctors have to take an oath not to promote any natural healing. They have to go by the book and prescribe you medications that are man-made. And I don't know if I think that's a good idea, Therabob, with respect. I love you. I'm just saying, yes, there are a lot of wonder drugs out there, but most of the problems are created by man. Oh. Can I tell you something? Did you see Donald Trump speak in North Dakota yesterday? He is such a freaking asshole. My 2 beautiful sons there, I was thinking about awarding them the Congressional Medal of Honor.
My two beautiful sons, I'm going to give them the Congressional Medal of Honor, and even maybe to myself, we can have a threesome. That's how fucking stupid Donald Trump is. And he said that yesterday. And his two sons, to give them the Medal of Honor, he said because they're great hunters. Because they go on a safari and they shoot fucking wild animals. His sons are pigs. Pieces of shit. That's his sons. Donald Trump's sons are assholes. Just like their father. Team Gods is saying, good morning from Canada. There's good cholesterol. Screen time for children are causing brain damage. The sounds you make. Margie said, Tracy, I don't want to hurt his feelings. You're not going to hurt my feelings. What did I do? I was breathing too heavy. What did I do? Miguel, if you don't have any legs, right? I don't know where your legs end and where they begin, but if you're above the knee on both legs, you could have little attachments where like little fins, and you could just do your, just move your stumps, and you could. We could figure something out. I haven't met you yet. If I see your legs, what's left of your legs, we could create something to help you in the water. Margie said panted for 2 minutes. What is the quick release for? To get it off your neck. Therabob gets get rid of an ankle bracelet. How long do you have to wear that stupid thing? Ankle bracelet, fucking police. Sorry about that, Therabob. How intrusive. Therabob says, I read yesterday that New Jersey wins for swearing. Aggie, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, Aggie. Tracy, where are you located, Tracy Von Brad? I think of you in upstate New York, but that's just my own little placement of you. Was your dad a Freemason? Write a nice note with water. Water does have memory. There's no doubt about it. Miguel Fiero, I used to jump rope all the time. I used to jump rope in the sauna when I was cutting weight, when I was boxing. Oh, Tracy, you're sweet. I'd hop in my car for you. I didn't know Titan had so many implants. And he also fractured his spine. Jesus, Jeff. Hey, get down from there. Get down. Cut. Hey. You little bastard. Fucking squirrel. Thank God I got some new bird feeders that are high up. And they're squirrel proof because there's a spring on the pole. My other bird feeders, the squirrels are actually hanging upside down, dry humping them, eating my bird food. Oh. Oh, my loves. All right, so I think I caught up with reading everybody. I think Tracy Von Brandt is a sweetheart, and I love the fact that she said, well, she would come find me in her car. It was adorable, but she's saying LMBO, laughing my butt off. I love that, okay? I hate when I hear people say OMFG. Who came up with that? Who thinks that is okay? OMG, oh my God, that's, I can see that. Okay, oh my God, even oh my gosh. You really shouldn't be calling God's name out, period. But OMG is bad. But OMFG? WTF? Correct people when they do that. Say, yo, yo, yo. I've done that. I'm like, yo, do you understand what you're saying? Well, it's only that. No, don't say that. OMFG. Terrible, terrible thing to say. It's disturbing. I think some girls, I've heard more girls say it than men. OMFG. You think you're cute, but it's repulsive. You don't say that. I can't wait to talk to Christy who's shaking the sounds that I make. Jared, we'd be correcting you all morning. I don't say GD. I never called God's name out. I might say F or sweet Jesus, but I'm not acting like I'm perfect, but I don't believe that OMFG is a nice thing. It gives me I take pause. I'm like, the fuck? Who just said that? Oh my God. And they think they're being cute. That's what's so silly. OMFG. All right, I'm going to make you guys laugh because I've noticed this a few times on commercials and it's bothering the shit out of me. They have these young girls doing a commercial about premature ejaculation. Oh my God, my boyfriend, he's coming so fast. Every time we get together, it's like a chore. I'm like, who wrote that dialogue? Are you shitting me? You're about to get mad at your boyfriend because he came too fast? I mean, what the fuck? You know what the solution to that is? Wait 10 minutes. Start kissing again. He'll last longer the second time. And then guess what? You don't need a pill for that either. Because after that second time, you want him to last longer? Go a third time. He'll last longer. I mean, this is the naivety of this generation. Oh my God. I know, my boyfriend, he comes too fast, and they're trying to sell you a pill. It's like a chore. What girl talks like that? Do women really talk like that, these young girls? And they're not that attractive, and they all have boob jobs. And whoever created those commercials are assholes. Either the guy has erectile dysfunction, or he can't get it up, or he comes too fast. I'm confused. And let's just be, we're adults here. If someone is climaxing too fast, they're just happy to see you. Jesus. Wait 5 minutes. Wait 10 minutes. Have some nice pillow talk. Have a glass of wine. And go a second time. I will tell you this. He will last longer. These commercials, the young generation's so dumb. I'm going to take a pill because I just come too fast. I mean, Jesus, I'm so confused. It's common sense. Am I right? I mean, we're talking realistically here, right? If you're having sex and you happen to climax too soon, or too soon for her, or whatever, too soon, what's that, 30 seconds? A minute? 2 minutes? I don't know. If you do, what's the solution? Patience and kindness and love and affection. Wait 10 minutes. Go again. I guarantee you he'll last longer the second time. You want him to last longer? Go a third time. Selfish ladies. He's coming so fast, it's like a chore. You guys know what commercial I'm talking about. Jerry goes, she's like, red light, red light, red light. I'm just saying, I've seen the commercial quite a few times. We laugh about a lot of things. They're throwing that out there to the kids that they need a pill for PE, premature, and I don't think it's right. I don't think men should have to take pills. Chris J says, I've heard several women say that that's true. Men aren't as man now. Would you hear of anything so ridiculous as taking a pill because you have, I don't get it. Miguel, don't go down that path. And I'm saying this, I have the utmost respect for the women on this platform. I'm just saying, have you seen these commercials where these young girls are talking about their boyfriends and bitching about them? Have you seen that? I think it's not right. Oh my God, my boyfriend, we were together and he's so fast. It's like almost like a chore. I don't know. Miguel says when he was a kid, he shot and killed a squirrel. We were all camping. My dad made me eat it. They taste like pine up here in the pine of the... Yeah, I was talking about how people say OMFG. I think that it gives me the shivers. I'm like, oh my God, I correct people. I'm like, please, do you know what you're saying? I'm a grown ass woman. Yeah, you are. So watch your mouth. Don't argue with me. Where's your boyfriend? Let him argue with me. And then it just made me think of the commercials I've been seeing. And we're all adults. And I'm just saying, I think it's very disturbing for young girls to be marketed to that their boyfriends are flawed. For coming too fast, I don't know. But anyway, or climax, whatever you want to call it, climaxing.
Hey, these commercials aren't TV. I'm not making this shit up. Oh my God, my boyfriend. It's almost like a chore. Anyway, Margie's gonna give me a bunch of shit because she sent me a bunch of symbols. Stop it! Oh. To suggest you would not take some of the enhancements if you were a young, sexually active man is disingenuous. Bullshit. Bob, you know what the natural libido is? Watermelon, cucumber. You want to eat right? I have to tell you, I'm going to stand up. No. I was a young man and I never took anything. I'm an older man now. I still don't want to have to take anything. I don't have to take anything. I'm just saying these girls now, I don't know what's going on with the younger kid generation today, but I'm seeing these commercials, these girls, and they're all skinny with these boob jobs, and they have long hair. So they were picked out by the producer, and they're doing commercials on PE, premature, boom. And I'm going to say what Therabob said. To suggest you would not take some of the enhancements if you were a young, sexually young man, no. Touchdown. We can have this argument all day. I'll do a lie detector. Never have I had to take some. I know people do that, honey, and this, that, and the other. No. Therabob, I thought you were my age. I'm 62. Our generation didn't have to take supplements. Christ. You got to take a supplement to have sex? Come on, man. Jerry, not to change the subject, but did you message me on TikTok? I don't think I might have, Sherry Westbay. Do you want women to start talking about their kitties? I just saw a commercial this morning about the full, that women are free, not to have to do Brazilian waxing. What's that, the new trend on TikTok? They can wear their bikinis without waxing, that it's that's a free thing to do. I found it very humorous. Why is it an argument? Because you're saying it's disingenuous to insinuate that if I had the opportunity to take medications as a young man, that I wouldn't do it. Did you have to take medications when you were young to be sexually aroused? Come on. That's a punch in our stomach. Maybe when you get really older, you might have to take that. I don't know. Sorry I asked. Rebecca, it's the truth. That's a new trend on TikTok. It's called the full bush something. I mean, it's just, Chris J is saying a bunch of men in their 30s at my gym are on Viagra type drugs for erectile dysfunction. What the freak? I can tell you what's happening, you guys. This is what I understand. I'm 62 years old. Our generation, we didn't need any medications and shit because we were living healthier than they do now. Here's my understanding. Women have been on birth control pills, which contains estrogen, right? Some form of estrogen. Anyway, birth control pills, when a woman urinates after taking birth control pills, that urine goes back into the water, and they cannot filter out the amount of estrogen that is present in the water. They can filter out magnesium and zinc and iron and impurities and all this other shit. But apparently our water contains a large amount of estrogen. Perhaps that's why the younger generation needs pills to enhance their performance. If anything, we needed something to decrease our desire. In the military, they called it saltpeter. When you went through basic training, you were like, I don't have any sexual desire at all. Well, that's by design. When you go to basic training, they don't need a bunch of recruits walking around with a heart on. They want you to be focused on training and becoming part of a team and assimilating into the military. So they put what's called saltpeter in your food. What does that do? It inhibits you from becoming sexually aroused. You don't think the government does that? You would be wrong. Yes. Mars Queen Marlene, who I like already, she says, I guess the question, do you think it could possibly be something that's in the food now that wasn't? Yes. Yes. In our water. There's more estrogen in our water. Whenever you're taking your birth control pills or whatever medications women are taking and everything, and men, it goes into the water when you urinate. That water is filtered through the system again, and they can't take out the estrogen. Not worth taking off for a quick bunny. Jerry's gone rogue on us. Titan, go on, man. Your sister's coming over. You're such a good guy. And he's going to go take a shower. Miguel says, my wife is a total hottie. We've been together for 27 years. And she's been on his side after their third date. Jonathan, yes. It's called the Full Bush Bikini Challenge. Google it. It's on YouTube. I'm not making this shit up. Women want to feel like, listen, I shouldn't feel inhibited that I have with my growth, whatever. Women used to be, I got to get Brazilian waxed. Now women are, screw that. I'm not shaving. I'm not going to shave, kiss my ass, and that's just how it is. There's nothing wrong with that. They can do whatever they want. But it's a trend on TikTok. It's called the Full Bush Bikini Challenge. Titan says he believes just marketing. The company is selling these drugs. Exactly what I'm saying. It was 3 young girls talking like they're professionals, like they've been having sex for decades. They're in their early 20s, and they're bitching about their boyfriends having PE. Oh, my God. He has PE. Oh, having sex is like a chore. I'm like, who come up with this dialogue? What a bunch of shit. All right, that's it for me. I think I got enough trouble this morning. Margie's gonna drop me. But it's just real talk. I think it all started off with saying, I think the trash man might be coming. I'm going to go get my trash man some cold water. The whole conversation is not to be disrespectful. I love the woman on this platform. We're saying that I find OMFG very offensive, and I say F a lot, and I'm not a perfect person by any means, but I don't say OMFG. I believe, that's sacrilegious. OMFG. It's cringe. It makes you cringe. And then I went on to say that I see a lot of, God, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squirrels out here. Son of a bitch. Get out of here! Oh, well. It's going to be a hot day today, folks. I'm going to get some water for the trash man. Thank you for spending time with me this morning. If you guys got to go somewhere, go. I don't have to go anywhere. My mom doesn't even want to go anywhere today. She says it's going to be too hot for us to go out. And she's probably right. So lay low, Stay cool. I have the utmost respect and love for the women on my platform, on our platform, and my conversation is only meant to stir up more conversation, not to alienate anybody. I have seen these commercials. I don't know why they're in making young men feel stupid. You know, they put too much pressure. You wonder why suicide's up and all this other shit. Then they're putting pressure on young men that they're either coming too fast or they can't get it up. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous bullshit. So, and I think, if, you know, PE, that's just so stupid. I got to clean that out. Get out of here, squirrels. Are you that stupid? What do you want? You want me to feed you? I wish you were scared more of me. Oh. Ooh, there's some up there. So I got 4 waters and a frozen water in a little bag. I'm going to put this out for my trash man. This bottle's frozen. Hopefully it'll keep these other ones. It'll keep the other waters cold. I'll put it out here on the trash for the guys coming to pick up the trash. God bless them. Jesus, I'm losing my pants. Christ. Hold on. Shit. Oh, I'm losing my pants. Oh, there. "37 people with us still, huh? Very cool. Let me just leave the guys some water." You think this is good? Do you think the trash man will know this is water for them? I say yes. I think they're going to know this is for them. But the bag is probably a stupid idea because the bag is going to get wet. Oh, shit. Oh, whatever. I'm going to leave it. Hopefully it'll work. Is this them? No, it's somebody else. Yeah. I know what he said. Nice lawn, buddy. How do I get rid of this green screen? There. Anyway, I'm focusing on you, videotaping, and fuckhead just drove me. Some guy in a truck goes, nice lawn, buddy. Are we being a smart ass or whatever? Anyway, I'm going to leave this here for the trash man. 1 frozen bottle and 4 regular bottles. Whatever. We'll see if it works. Nice lawn, buddy. Who talks like that? What a doofy ass. What's he, lonely? Fucking talk to me at the end of my driveway and say something dumb. Nice lawn, buddy. I don't know how to take that. Maybe just being stupid. I think you're spraying lawns or some shit. Nice lawn, buddy. I don't know. People are weird. I think I'm going to get a water for myself. Water? You guys never, ever, ever leave your garage door open, okay? Never, ever leave your garage door open. It's an invitation to enter your home. It's an open invitation. Don't leave your garage doors open. Let's go back in the pool. Yeah, Shane, yeah. Yeah. If you can get in my garage and into the house, well, you deserve to be here. Rebecca, I'm so glad that you're a friend. I really am. Chris J says it also makes your home warmer. Diane Ramos is here. I love Diane. She's up in the Northwest, isn't she? No, Diane Ramos, where does she live? Texas. I think Diane Ramos lives in Texas, right? Or Washington State, one of them. Can you guys tell me? I feel bad. I should have put the bottled water. I have a frozen bottle of water and 4 bottles of water in a bag, but it's a paper bag. I should get plastic, but that's in the house and I'm wet. I can't get it. Well. Pardon me for just a second, please. Just pardon me for 1 second. Yo, Chris J, you're funny. What if you start getting paparazzi? Get the hell out of here. Chris J, I can be honest with you. I really just want to lose this weight. I'll be so happy. And I'm so focused. And you guys have helped me for the past 2 days. So each day, every morning, we're going to do some exercises. And I hope that I'm going to make it work. I gotta lose weight. I'm 333 pounds. I'm too fat. What a beautiful morning though, huh? My God. What are you doing? This is one of my friends. His name is Orca. He hangs out here with me in the pool. So these are one of my old copper water bottles. And I filled it with half water. And I have 2 other ones, so this makes 3 floating around the pool because it says that copper helps get rid of algae. So
Copper water bottle, 4 years old. It's the real deal. And I have two other ones in here.
See?
And it's supposed to get rid of the algae. Copper is the conductor of electricity, don't forget. So is water. So, it's not a hard jump to imagine that copper can benefit your pool in preventing algae from flourishing. So I have 3 copper water bottles in here. These are my older ones. I ordered a few more new ones. But copper water bottles, people, order them, use them, live them. I'm telling you, it makes a difference. And I guess if you wanted to be a little crazy, you could put some vodka in that with some ice. That would be a terrible slippery slope. Have you ever drank? Oh, vodka is not a good thing. I remember one summer I used to fill up my cooler, an Igloo jug, when I went out to go play softball or frisbee with a group of people, and I would fill that Igloo in the summertime with ice, and then I would put like that much Yatka, not a lot, just that much, and then I would put seltzer water and pineapple juice. Seltzer water and pineapple juice, and that used to get diluted all day, and I used to drink from that all day. That's what they did to the sailors back in the day. It's called grog. Just keep them slightly buzzed, very content. They'll go up the mast, down the mast, roll up shit. You just work. You just do it. Just do it. All right, I got to move this umbrella because the sun is in my eyes. I'm going to put on some sunscreen. And then it says we've only been live for 22 minutes, but yet I've been on since 7 a.m. I think because I got bounced off because of the reception. Anyway, if you're just joining, this is an anti-MAGA group. We have a nice group of people. Margie is my moderator up in Ontario, Canada. Shalane Thomas is one of my moderators. I have a few moderators, so this is a positive platform. People are kind to one another. Don't be an asshole, or this isn't your cup of tea, because we will jump your shit. The birds are singing. We had a nice walk this morning. Life is very good right now, I think, right? Really nothing to worry about. Oh, gotta put some sunscreen on. So yeah, anti-MAGA platform. Everybody should be treated with kindness, love, and respect. The fact that this detention center shit is going on in our country is driving most of us ape shit. It's disgusting that the billionaires are making money off illegally incarcerating people who are halfway through the system, and they changed the rules halfway through the game. We're going to have to give these people restitution once they're released, because Donald Trump's going to go away soon. His stupid ass kids. What were they yesterday? North Dakota? What a bunch of dumbasses. Bunch of good old boy North Dakota boys riding their horses and shit with their gloves. I don't even know, were they the militia for North Dakota back in the day? Who were they representing? They were probably a bunch of white supremacist assholes. Guaranteed. That's why he went up there. He was saying stupid shit. Oh, my 2 beautiful sons. I should give them the Congressional Medal of Honor. Perhaps I'd give myself one too. We can have a threesome. He's such an idiot. And the soldiers behind him that were standing there like, oh, is that so funny? He's so funny. If you think Donald Trump is at all humorous, intelligent, insightful, witty, you're a fucking twisted asshole. If you think Donald Trump is any of those things, what's going on still at that Delaney Hall in Newark, New Jersey. It's fucking infuriating. In my own state of New Jersey, these prick ass ICE asshole agents running over protesters. That guy with the with the red Mustang. We're gonna find out who you are. They'll find you out who you are someday. Justice will always find the right. It will find itself. Justice will find itself. You got to get Thurman Thomas out of the Supreme Court. He's a fucking piece of shit. We all knew that when he was going through the Senate hearings, what was it, 20 years ago and shit, with Condoleezza Rice and his inappropriate comments to her. And then we find out that he's a sexual deviant, just like all these other Republicans are sexual deviants. Are there Democratic sexual deviants? Yeah. But they don't go and take it to a whole other level. Asshole flew in the guitar gift, that guitar airplane. I don't know. You can only hope that there's a good facet in the government that has that thinks he's going to fly off in that thing and try to escape, and they have devices on there that he'll never be able to get away in that plane. Elon Musk has to be arrested. I mean, when does he come? If I hear any more shit about him buying more things, that motherfucker on our national TV slapped his chest, did a high five, Hitler salute, not once, but a few times. He broke into our whole database. When is justice going to come after this guy? Gotta hope soon. James Comey and all those good people in the deep recesses of the FBI, where are you people? Anyway. Margie, you don't have to stay. I'm just bullshit. Margie, you know me. I'm not doing anything. Maybe I should vacuum the steps to my room with the handheld. You know, that's the only thing in my mind. I don't have any chores I need to do. I could do some laundry. It's a pretty day to do laundry. In fact, I'm going to do some laundry. In fact, I'm going to give Margie a break and get the hell off because she's been with me all morning. I'm going to get off with you people because I could stand with you people all day. All we're doing is hanging out in the backyard off the deck. But what makes it so nice is this. Thank God, on the east part of the lawn, is the yard, is the trees. So they give this pool a morning shade that's very comforting. Right? And then I get sun all day. Until around at 7:30 at night when the sun is going down in the west over the house over there, or a little behind this tree. This tree will provide shade. Someone made a suggestion that I should have more trees around here, right here, and I never really thought about it. I kind of liked it open. I just really want to put a nice new fence in the yard. But because trees have leaves and leaves fall in the water, but it would be nice to have a bunch of trees, I guess, around here, or maybe a deck with a bunch of big potted plants. You know what I'm saying? Like a deck with potted plants. Like you can see out, but no one can really see in. You could put some that terrace stuff. I don't know. It's not life-threatening. No big deal. I got to move the umbrella again because I'm getting sun.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Hope everybody's having a nice Thursday morning. God bless you. God bless you. Thursday, man, this week flew by already. I put the trash out. I hope the trash man comes soon because that bag is going to get soft and they're going to pick it up and the water bottle is going to fall everywhere. Stupid me. I should put them in a plastic bag. And I have another frozen water bottle in the fridge. I should put 2 frozen water bottles and 4 regular bottles of water because there's always 2 trash men. So I might do that in 5 minutes. If I don't hear the trash truck in the next 5 to 10 minutes and no trash man, I'm going to go get a plastic bag and another frozen water bottle. And I'm going to put it in the plastic bag, put the paper bag in the plastic bag so it's more resilient. And it'll stay cold for them longer. Who knows when they're going to come? They usually come early, but they might come later. I don't know. Oh, anyway, today's trash day here in my area. When it's hot like this, it's best to do everything. My dad told me this a long time ago anyway. He was a believer, my dad, in getting the difficult things out of the way first thing in the morning. And he was right. That's how he worked his job, too. He was a head of accounting and finance. Any good manager, director, first sergeant, or whatever, who's overseeing, your priorities should be with your team to get everything that's difficult out of the way first thing in the morning. Everybody has had their coffee. Everybody's well dressed. They're fresh. You brushed your teeth. You came here for a purpose. And he said 7:30 to 8, whenever you go to work, 8 o'clock, you get everything out of the way by 10:30. You have 2.5 hours to put your gloves on and to focus on the day, that every day. What's your top most difficult thing you got to accomplish today? Get it out of the way. 8 a.m., boom. Doctor's appointment, giving blood, going to the gym, going for a walk, doing something good for someone. Should fucking be there. 8:30, boom. Right, boom. I like that whole philosophy. I agree with my dad. Get the most difficult things out of the way, address them calmly and intelligently. The day has just started, you're fresh. And then at 10:30, if all the difficult shit is done, you're on cruise control. And then you're ready for whatever else pops up. Now, when new things arise, it's not an issue because we got all the crappy stuff out of the way that no one wanted to do, but we did it. I like that. I think that's how managers should manage. It's always best to hit the ground running, honestly. When you start your shift, it's not like you're going to gain momentum as the shift continues. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? So I got a pack of these at Costco. Here's a pink one. I'll show you the other colors. I'll show you a other color. They came in a 6-pack or an 8-pack. I think they came in an 8-pack. That's how many there were of these things. At least 6 of these. It could have been 8. I think there were 8. It's a Costco buy. So there were 8 of these. Lime, pink, 2 blues, 2 pinks, 2 greens, and a yellow. Anyway, my screen has just become black. So that means I'm going to go in and charge this phone and let Margie have a break. And I'm going to be out here again in half an hour. Because the heat is a-coming. And I enjoy being out here in the mornings. I might just go switch out phones. I'm going to plug this phone in and get my other phone. And I don't know who's joined us. I haven't read anything yet. I was just about to start reading everybody's comments. I don't even know. There's really nothing to comment about. We're just hanging out in the backyard. You guys usually talk amongst yourselves, which I find very endearing and comforting. That you don't expect me to say, respond to everything that you guys have your own friendships out there. I'm just happy that if you're stuck in your house and you don't have anything going on today and your family's not around and your friends are all preoccupied doing their shit, you can hang out here in the backyard with me. And we have a nice group of people. That's it. It's a no frills thing. Jesus. Yesterday we were talking about hot dogs and we all felt like having a hot dog. I was ready to go to Costco. Then Ma said she didn't want to go to Costco. But today we're having hot dogs. So our conversation the other day was about going to Costco. And I like getting the hot dogs, $1.50. All beef. They're nice. And then we talked about why you shouldn't put ketchup on a hot dog. It's sacrilegious. Let me go plug my phone in. And when I get a new phone, there's going to be a gap. And then I'm going to come on back again. And Margie doesn't have to stay here, but oh my Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 6 squirrels out there. All right, they're out of control. But I got a new bird feeder on a stand. I'll show it to you. You know what my channel is? My channel is we're all loners, but we still want to be around people and have friends. So I don't want to have, I'm happy just to have you guys. So anyway, here's my old bird feeders. That sun is coming down now. I got to get out of it. This is my old bird feeders. I got 2 of them. And then this one I just bought. Look at this. So the squirrels can't climb up the pole. So I got bird food. I got to get a hard tack for this and something really hard for that. But I got 2 of these. And this is just for the birds. So I like this one is squirrel proof. So I don't get so upset now that I see the squirrels dry humping this guy. Because they can't get up on this thing.